3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading at number 1088. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting the subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. I want to acknowledge those of you who are feeling left out, overlooked. You may be feeling frustrated with feeling like you give more than you take, or you're willing to give more than others are willing to give you. There might be people in your life who are making you question your worth and what you deserve, and I think that you should really, really reflect on these feelings and what they mean. It may be important for you to express yourself to somebody, or to use your voice and to make how you feel heard. There could be things that you don't know about a certain person or a situation that you could find out if you expressed how you felt. Getting to interpreting the number 1088. The number 1 is about trusting yourself and believing in yourself. Maybe what someone needs to hear is to believe in your ability to be heard and to be seen, even if you're not understood or even respected. Intuitively, what do you really feel called to do here with these feelings of being overlooked or undervalued? The number 0 and 1088 can be about recurring themes or patterns in the form of a spiritual communication, or the experiences that you've had in life or that you're currently having in life. No matter where these themes or these patterns are coming from, this could be confirmation for you to pay attention to them. What is your past, your present, or the universe trying to tell you? You could struggle a little bit with using your voice, and maybe you're seeing signs or patterns related to using your voice. One second. I had to fix something. You could be feeling frustrated, and it doesn't have to be about just one thing. Just reflect on how you feel right now. What is your intuition telling you? What is the universe guiding you to do, other than use your voice potentially? And I just saw the number 222 on the timer. This number can be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation that has, come into your mind so far in this reading. Maybe there's a situation or a person, or both, that you gotta let go of. Or whatever you gotta let go could even be from within. Sometimes to let go of a person or situation, you first have to let go mentally, emotionally, and maybe even spiritually. The number 0 can also be a reminder or confirmation for you to really know when to put yourself first and when to choose yourself, even if it makes you nervous. It feels really important for somebody here to voice how they feel, especially to someone, if you have this kind of person that you trust, that you genuinely believe is listening to you and not judging you, just trying to understand you. The number 8, there are 2 8s. And the number 8 is about loss and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. And I'm really feeling that there could be more than one thing inside, outside of you that you gotta let go of and walk away from because you're not being as valued or as seen, truly seen as you deserve to be. You deserve to have people in your life who are generous, but not so generous that they themselves don't choose themselves when they need to, And if you know how to choose yourself when you need to, I believe that you attract people who are like that, too. Or, I don't know, I believe we attract all kinds of people, but who stays really depends on how we treat ourselves and ultimately what we're willing to expect or accept in terms of how others treat us. But there's a pretty big message here to really trust that what is lost will be replaced. You will find new people in new situations that will see you for who you truly are, will be there for you and support you, and will value you as much as you deserve to be valued. I'm hearing song lyrics, sneaky little, creepy little fly on the wall. Maybe you're listening in on something, or someone else is eavesdropping on you. Interesting. Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 8 is 9, plus another 8 is 17, and 1 plus 7 is, what do you know? It's the number 8. So really, truly, you can let go of whoever or whatever is not treating you or seeing you the way that you deserve to be seen or treated. It feels important to be more attached to your self-respect than anyone or anything outside of yourself. Who or what do you need to say enough is enough? No is no? Who needs, who do you need to set a boundary with? Or what situation do you need to set a boundary with by walking away or just, using your voice, whether it's in the form of words or actions or whatever works for you, whatever feels right. So as you can see, there are there's a deck of index cards. For some reason I wanted to say tarot cards. And I have these box of cards here, and both of these I made myself. I think I'm actually going to switch out these index cards for tarot cards. I'm actually going to grab the Magical Dogs Tarot. And I'm going to use these cards in the same way that I originally intended to use the index card. This is what they look like. And I'm going to first draw out a tarot card, and then from the box that I just pulled away, I will draw two of those cards to see, get more detail and to see what other messages need to come through. Okay, so the tarot card that I have for you fell on the floor. And it makes sense, it really does. This is the Queen of Wands, or Fire Alpha Female, as the artist of this deck, the creator or creators, wrote. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is confident in themselves. They know who they are, what they want, what they need, and what they deserve. And you don't have to be a female watching this video for the reading to resonate. But this really feels like a call for you to move forward with confidence. Use your voice, make your decisions confidently. And the right people, even if you're wrong, will not make you feel like crap. This really does just feel like a call for you to just do it, go for it, use your voice. Now, some people you might have to be a little more strategic or mindful about how you express yourself, but this is really a go-get-'em type of feeling, especially with how this is, fire. Maybe your passion is what could drive you or motivate you or inspire you to use your voice and make how you feel known. Trust yourself and believe in yourself. Pay attention to the signs, the patterns, the messages. Let's go ahead and draw out these other two cards now from this box. Starting with the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's funny because I just told you to trust yourself and believe in yourself. And this card says, believe in yourself and your abilities. Don't get distracted by the details or ideals. I'm feeling the word ideals. You won't care how you got there when you're there. I forget that I used to tell myself that. I don't know if I still think about it, but you ever think about how you work so hard for something, and once you finally have it, you're like, I don't even care how hard it was to get this. I'm just happy that I have it. So maybe focus on the goal, but don't get attached to it. Because I feel like when we get attached to it, that's when we start to do things that push us further away from our goal. Stay open to all outcomes, but have the hope and the faith that you need to believe in the outcome that you want. The number 7 is about expanding your awareness and your consciousness. It's about wisdom and really connecting with the deeper meaning of a situation, a person, whatever it is. So what could you learn from this? What could you become more aware of, more conscious about when it comes to yourself? The way that you think, how you feel, what you believe. I really encourage you to reflect on your feelings, what thoughts they're connected to, and what beliefs they could be creating. Because I feel like they have something to teach you, something that you could learn that could help you move forward with confidence. Because once you know thyself, as they say, I just feel like you could really do a lot when you know yourself very well. And besides, other than, being capable of many things from knowing yourself, you also just deserve to have a good relationship with yourself. And part of that is getting to know yourself. Let's go ahead and pull this last card. Don't think this reading is going to be that long just because I don't have a lot of time. Very interesting. I have song lyrics from the song Jekyll and Hyde by Five Finger Death Punch. And we have the number 55 in the corner there. The number 5 is really standing out, which is about change and transformation. This could be an opportunity for you to make positive changes within yourself and to create positive changes in your reality, even if they don't feel positive at first in the short term. But long term, you might see that they really were, letting go of a certain person or a situation. In the long run, you might realize that it's actually worth it. With the number 55, 5 plus 5 is 10. And I have two messages with the number 10. The first one is the presence of your spirit guides. I'm feeling that your ancestors in particular could be coming up. And the other message, 1 plus 0, is, of course, it's 1. And as we said, that's about trusting yourself and believing in yourself. So I feel your spirit guides, in particular, especially your ancestors, are calling for you to trust yourself and believe in yourself. The song lyrics say, is there a method to your madness? Is it all about pride? So this really seems to make me feel that there's someone here who, too prideful. Maybe even a little too greedy. You could not have access to someone or something that you really desire, and that could be frustrating, upsetting even. But it's important that you trust that you don't have access for a reason. I really hope that squeaking in the background isn't annoying you. That's what I was trying to fix earlier. So I'm going to try to fix it again real quick. I did see the number 444 on the timer before I walked to go fix that. And that number is connected to ancestors and stability as well. There goes the squeaking again. I'm just going to leave it. So the stability here, this could be about creating stability within yourself through finding closure or in a situation. No matter where you're being called to create more stability, more peace, your ancestors are really supporting you in that effort because you deserve to feel safe and secure. And you really just deserve to have peace. This pride, this also could be a warning for you. Like, go at it with confidence, but don't be too prideful. Move with your intuition, not your ego. What do you know, not how do you want to be perceived? Oh, I just looked down at the timer and I saw the number 555. How cool. So that's confirmation there of, changing, growing as a person, and or changing a situation, but for the better. If this pride isn't about you, it's definitely about somebody else. And they could be driven by pride instead of truth. So just be aware that if you do try to speak out, someone might respond by being defensive, or they might get insecure and you might, intimidate them a little bit. So I just wanted to put that out there. I do want to mention as well that the 7 of Wands in reverse is a feeling of feeling defeated. Maybe even exhausted. This real feeling of wanting to give up. And I feel like that's why there's a lot of messages here about believing in yourself. Having faith in yourself. That's how you tap into your strength. That's one way. Are you struggling to have a little faith in the universe as well? Overall, you're being guided to use your voice to make how you feel known. So you can be valued and seen in the way that you deserve to be valued and seen. Don't give up. And pay attention with the pride here.